You can't lean on that one.
Yeah.
Jaiden, yesterday, with what we were able to see at practice, it looked like you had been working back at the outside spot. How did that sort of conversation go? What are your thoughts on maybe making a little bit of a different move?
Well, for right now, we're just trying to see what else, we can do as a defense. All I'm going to be able to do is just work on a different craft of mine. For right now, we don't know if the move is permanent yet. So, yeah.
What kind of mindset do you have bouncing back and forth? I mean, you're originally a defensive back and then going from the outside to the inside, back outside. I mean, how much of a change has this all been for you?
You got to have a football player mentality. And what I mean by that is just, your love for the game has to take over in situations like this. And I wouldn't even say it's a situation, it's an opportunity, So opportunities like this, it just shows that, your coaching staff believes in you. They can put you in different places at different moments of the season and during the game. So, I'm just looking at it as an opportunity.
How did your responsibilities change moving from the inside to the outside in this defense?
Well, I mean, like I said before, we don't know if it's a permanent move yet, but all we're doing right now is just being able to, work on different crafts of my game.
Does it feel natural for you when you're working inside, from what you've done in your past as a defensive player to the role that they expected you to have here at that position?
Well, I mean, it's just a learning curve. Just a new position I never played before. I just have to be able to learn and adapt. If that's what the coaches want, then, I have to be able to make sure that I can do it,
It's a big kind of a whirlwind for you. I mean, since you've been here, you've done a lot of different things and tried out a lot of different things.
I mean, whirlwind in a good sense, though, not in a bad sense. It's been a good whirlwind, trying new things, so.
Is that part of being a versatile player? You want to be able to do a lot, but you try a lot of things too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Through 3 weeks, what do you think you guys have put on the table? What do you think this defense does well? What's your guys' identity?
I mean, I feel like we're a defense that, shows that we have a lot of talent and, that we can, like when we execute, you can see how good we are, So just, once all 11 execute every play, like I've been saying multiple times, we'll show how much of a dominant force we are.
What changed in the fourth quarter against Virginia?
Honestly, we have a next play mentality here, so, we're not focusing on Virginia anymore. We're focusing on Louisville now. So, even if we had a win last week, we're not focusing on that anymore. We're focusing on the next play, which is Louisville. So,
what stands out about Louisville on film, especially offensively?
I mean, they're fast. They got big guys. They got 3 really good quarterbacks, 2 really good running backs. All of their receivers are really good, and I mean their offensive line is pretty good as well. So we're gonna have a big challenge ahead of us, but I believe that we can get the job done if we all execute.
How do you try to prepare for, like you said, maybe 3 different quarterbacks playing in the game?
Honestly, we have to focus on all of their tendencies. We have to focus on, what they're good at, what they're not so good at. And, all 3 quarterbacks are good in all aspects of a quarterback. So, we just got to be aware and be on alert for all 3 of them. We just have to make sure that we prepare for all 3 of the quarterbacks.
The running back, I think, is a freshman. What have you seen just from him? What does he remind you of anybody, or what does he look like on film?
Fast, very fast, and physical too. Not a lot of running backs in college have, speed and power. Both of those dudes both have speed and power. So, it's going to be a good matchup.
What sort of stuff do you think you guys have to clean up when it comes to the zone sort of concept and principles that you guys are running?
I mean, honestly, just knowing our assignments, being confident in what we have to do on every play. Once the confidence builds in for everybody, we'll be able to do our job at 100% and execute.
I don't know if you already asked this, but what were you guys able to take from the Virginia game that you hope carries on this week?
Oh, like what we were saying, what I was telling them earlier, we have a next play mentality here. So, even if it was a win last week, we're focusing on the next play, which is Louisville.